Welcome to Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda. Last week, the England cricketer Ollie Robinson made his debut for the international side. Now, I realise that being based in Ireland, a lot of people here aren't interested in cricket at all. I do. I love cricket. I follow cricket matches. I love watching cricket matches. Sometimes I would have in the past popped in at Malahide when I was on my way into Dublin and Ireland would be playing one of their international matches. I would just go in an hour early to Dublin and just stop off and catch a little bit of the game. Well, anyway, Ollie Robinson made his debut for the England side in the first test match against New Zealand. And it was a successful debut. I mean, he took several wickets. He played well. Unfortunately, it also came to light that he had made some tweets that were very inappropriate, racist and sexist tweets when he was a young man over 10 years ago. And as a result, found himself suspended by the England team after his first ever match. Hopefully just a short suspension. Now, certainly obviously, people cannot just put anything they like up on social media. There was a case recently where a celebrity doctor that I'd never heard of, managed to get himself a huge fine for basically tweeting stuff that was not true, allegations about a politician. And he seemed to think it was most unfair that he should be called to account, that he thinks he should be allowed to say whatever he wants without having to be accountable for it. You know, I constantly advise our young people in church that just because you think it doesn't mean you have to post it online. And I'm also very concerned about really the level of animosity that people display on social media. Somehow it seems to be similar to whenever people are in a car. Road rage is an example of when people behave when they're behind the wheel of a car in ways that they would not normally behave in normal life. It also seems like people are getting increasingly aggressive on Twitter and Facebook and other social media. I've been quite taken aback by pastors that I know who seem to think it's okay to post things that belittle other people and attack and insult other people. I believe we're better than that. And actually, you know, I often find some of these pastors, I sit and talk to them face to face, and they're not like that. I wonder why they have to get like that when they get on social media. Having said all of that, it's hard not to feel sorry as well for Ollie Robinson. Now, the tweets that he made, racist and sexist tweets, were obviously wrong. They were immature, they were stupid, they were hurtful. We should not, certainly not the kind of thing that anybody should be putting up online. But it was over 10 years ago when he was a young teenager. And part of the problem is whenever we start holding people to account for things that they posted online many years ago, is we don't allow for the fact that people can change. And as Christians, we believe in redemption. You know, I'm glad that when I was a teenager, there was no social media. Some of the things that I said that I probably would have said online when I was 17, 18 years of age, if they were today used against me, I would be heartily ashamed. In one sense, our modern social media age is very unforgiving because the stuff that we say is now out there for forever sometimes. So we do need to allow for the fact of redemption. People can change. I didn't used to be a pleasant person at all. I'm ashamed of the person I used to be, but I thank God I'm not that person anymore. I've been transformed by the grace of Jesus Christ. And I would hate to think that somebody would have their other people's view of them and how they define them as being held to something they said on social media decades ago sometimes, whenever they were a very different person from the person that they are now. We all should strive to present a better account of ourselves, and certainly as Christians to present a better account of ourselves as ambassadors of Jesus Christ when we're on social media. But let's not be so quick to cancel people and write them off forever because of things they said in the past. But let's encourage redemption and encourage change. If we don't recognize that people have changed and treat them accordingly, then there's no incentive for other people to change in the future. So let's act like people who are wise, who are careful in what we say, but also people who believe in the power of change and the power of redemption. I pray you have a great day today. May God bless you, and join us again tomorrow for another Take 5, your 5-minute inspirational message from Solid Rock Drogheda.